All right, I just woke up. Obviously, I'm ready to go today. And today I'm going to be Kris Prather's caddy for a day, or ball rep as we call him out on the PBA Tour. And that means I'm going to go to the garage, pick out 6 of his balls, 6 balls I think he'll like, and 6 balls I think will be useful on multiple patterns, because today we got a mystery pattern down in the RSC. So let's head to the garage.
What up, YouTube? These are my bowling balls. We have 2 in a couple boxes over here, but I think we've already decided that we're not taking those 2 so they can stay in the box. But, Packy, you said you wanted Axiom Pearl, leave the spare ball.
Axiom, we're going to do the fast pitch in that bag.
Okay.
Proton Physics, C4,
Okay.
Daredevil Trick.
Daredevil Trick.
These are our 6.
Little hodgepodge of everything.
Big ball, Proton, Daredevil Trick, maybe a little older piece, but Daredevil Trick should be a good step down than the C4. I know it's got like some pearl in it, maybe a hybrid.
No, it's technically a solid though. Yeah.
C4, and then Axiom if it gets sloppy down lane, and then I'm thinking we start with the fast pitch because urethane.
I knew you would.
Urethane's the life, so.
We also have a older urethane piece in the Booyah Pro in the bag.
Hold on, did you say Booyah Pro?
Yeah,
We should switch it out.
Okay, what are we switching it out?
Daredevil Trick.
Okay, I mean they're honestly about the same.
Booyah Pro and the Daredevil Trick's the same. He's a liar.
So, okay, that has about 400 games on it.
Okay, well maybe it is.
So yeah, this is what we're working with. We're gonna head to the lanes and see what we can shoot. If you park like this, we dislike you. Just so you know, we don't like you.
It's the only workout I get.
This is great. Every practice should be like this.
You're telling me if I could just bring somebody to bring my balls around for me?
Here, Pack, I'll get yours.
Yeah, thank you. We've arrived.
We here.
So Kris is currently a couple frames in. He's been warming up with some plastic, and now I think I'm just gonna want him to throw probably the biggest ball he's got, so the Proton Physics, probably outside of 5. That's usually what I do in practice. Just throw some big balls outside of 5 and then urethane, 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 urethane. There's some hook out there.
A little bit. I kind of wish I wouldn't have struck there because I would have got the extra shot.
Okay, move to 10.
Move to 10. All right.
Yeah.
Are we doing like 10 to something or?
10 to like 5 down lane, I'm thinking.
Okay.
We're gonna put that ball away.
Okay. What? I'm surprised you didn't have me pick up a fast pitch or a Booyah.
Yeah, fast pitch is next, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, so that fast pitch,
That was
the
a
Proton Physics, just a little too much hook out there. I just hooked a little too early, so we're gonna have him move into the next earliest ball, or maybe even earlier. But this one shouldn't like jerk off the spot, as Brad would say. This one's gonna make a little slower motion, so hopefully it blends out the lane a little bit. But if not, then I'm in trouble, because this is where my knowledge ends. Same like 10 to 5. If you were you, what would you try? I'm gonna make my own decision at the end of the day, but
I would probably try a different ball that's not here. Like, I would
What ball would
honestly,
you throw?
the Daredevil Trick, that's honestly what I would throw.
okay, so you're gonna throw the Booyah Pro, since you said, and I quote, it's the same ball.
I mean, they're honestly about the same. Do I get to hit it with surface though?
Yeah, we're gonna hit it with like 1,000.
Okay. I don't have 1,000.
I have 1,000, because I'm your caddy and I come prepared.
Focus this guy right here. This is what happens whenever you have a caddy. You no longer have to surface your bowling balls.
She looks fresh, to be honest.
She's pretty fresh. So just a little bit of surf.
First off, it's gonna hook a lot the first shot, so I would go like 14-6.
14 to 6.
Boom! Let's go. All right, that was the last shot of practice. You said that booyah was way better than you thought?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little quick, but I think the surface helped a lot.
I think the surface helped, and I think as you throw a couple more shots, it'll get a little weaker.
Yeah.
But we're gonna bowl 2 games, maybe 3. Maybe 3 if we, if the booyah looks good the whole time, we'll probably throw 3 games to try and
Get something
get a
else.
little difference in the arsenal. But yeah, we're gonna start off with the Booyah Pro, and here we go.
They put up the house china.
All right, just do that for 8 frames. Yeesh.
A little inside out. It's all right though. Packy, are we going for 2 or 1? We going for the make or we going for the count?
We're going for 3, obviously.
I'm not moving until he tells me to move, so
We're gonna move like a 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
3 and 2, and then we'll give him a frame 5 up here. 3 and 2, you step left. Frame 5 update.
It's kind of
74 on the 5th. Yeah, we had 1 split, 74 on the 4th.
I look really short right
We
now.
made them-
So there it is. That's
We made the move. Is this better? Yeah. We made the move, 74 on the 4th. Made the move, 3 and 2. I think another 2 and 1 off of that. A couple frames. I don't think I was worried that the Booyah Pro, when you got further left, it was going to get a little tired, but it seems to just really snap our down lane. So give him the juice. 2 and 1, same speed. What a bad break. Emergency ball change. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we're gonna make an emergency ball change to the fast pitch, obviously, because we don't throw anything reactive on this pair. This is my game. You should actually not throw either of those. I'm thinking you should throw the proton physics.
Okay.
Where do you think you
I
should
don't
throw?
know. You're telling me. You're telling me.
Me?
He's not getting this.
As professional ball rep, Packy, Hanrahan, 15 to 5.
All right.
15 to 5 is the play. I gotta really pay attention. Yeah, baby. All right, we'll leave it right there. The next 3 games, you're not moving.
I want to do like a game recap.
Another 2 and 1. Gotta get a little more around it.
A little more rounded.
Would you move?
No, I wouldn't have moved. I would have left my front.
2 wins, so high.
2.
All right, I think we're gonna try the C4, the ordnance, and the fill.
Yeah.
Proton looked good. I'm worried that it's gonna hook too early, and if the ordnance doesn't look good, keep throwing the proton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 2 and 1 was probably too much. I probably should have just let you do your thing.
No, I
But-
think the added rotation was unnecessary because the pattern feels kind of short. The Booyah was already cracking off of it really well. And then you get a big ball like the Proton that doesn't really need help picking up, and then you make it jump off of it.
Are you telling me we didn't need help down lane?
Yeah.
I always try and help it down lane. Urethane problems. All right, C4 in the fill.
Don't put it in the trash can.
Okay, fine. We don't need that one. I think the ordnance went horrible. However, thought that game went okay. 195, one game update, game one update. 195 is not bad. It's 20 pins above my rec average for sure. So, not a bad game. Definitely could have started off, I think, probably with that Proton instead of the Booyah Pro.
I would have thrown urethane, maybe not the Booyah Pro. And I think the reason why the Proton does look good is because we threw urethane. There's a little oil down lane.
Little push down lane.
Little push.
So I think we're gonna stick with that ball.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm thinking 220 we can pop off this game easy. Catch a couple good breaks instead of like that 4-6. Could have been a 4-pin.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think catch a couple good breaks and we got 220 easy this game.
Sounds good.
Easy, no pressure. Move another 2-1. Slow the ball speed a little bit.
The 2-1 and slowing down, that's a move I make on tour all the time. You say, would I move or did I move? Would I move? Yeah. Because
Hearing that information, Chris is gonna make it 2-1 again.
2-1 again.
Maybe 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. A little bigger move because now it seems like the transition's happening a little quicker. I might need to put that ordnance back on the rack.
That was on me. It was a little quicker than the shot before, why it didn't hook. Fifth frame update. I have not too dissimilar of a game from last. The moves make sense. Slower ball speed, open up the angles, they feel really flat.
I think the ball's not right.
I also think the ball's not right.
We're going back to the Booyah Pro.
Booyah Pro? Okay.
Yeah, same spot on the lane. I think it's going to be able to crack. I think it's going to be able to come back. I think it's going to be able to come back.
Right.
You got to make sure it's slow and make sure you roll it forward because that Booyah Pro seems like it's like really turning down lane.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you roll it forward, keep it slow. Because the Axiom I definitely don't think is going to be the ball, and I don't think the Ordnance was the ball. I got 5 in the fill, and I know the fast pitch isn't the ball, and the plastic ball is an option. So, yeah, here we go. Guys, I've done a poor job in the garage choosing the right bowling balls. That Booyah Pro should not be the one, but it's gonna be when he rotates this a little more rotation. Yeah, baby. That's the opposite of what we call the big back half.
Do you want my thoughts?
I want your thoughts.
Okay, we're like 3 arrows too far left. Yeah, because they feel really flat. Every time I miss right with the Booyah, it doesn't pick up.
You know what my advice is as a caddy? Stop missing right. Probably fast pitch would be my best guess from like 10 to 5, but a little faster ball speed.
That's probably the best thing you've said this whole video.
I've had a lot of good ideas. Everybody in the back was chirping at me when I said throw the fast pitch, so I stopped. I should have listened to my instinct.
Yeah.
Game 3, we got to go plus. So
we need 290, 296.
No, because the first game
yeah.
was full of spares. So what would you shoot? You shot like 195 and 178. So we need 227. All right,
We
game
need
on.
227.
All right, so what we're talking about here, it's like frame 4-ish. The fast pitch isn't looking that great. I think Kris is trying to throw it too far around the lane, and he really just needs to square up his angles a little bit. And the reason we're talking about it here is because maybe or maybe not the audio left us. So this will be it for the rest of the video. At this point, he's missed the head pin about 17 times with the fast pitch. You know, every other shot misses the head pin. So we're thinking game plan, he's probably got to switch to the proton physics like he had earlier, and maybe he shouldn't have switched out of it at all, but now he's got to switch to the proton physics from a similar angle. You know, make sure the roll is pretty heavy, the speed's pretty far up there, because again, the lanes are a little flat, so that heavy roll is going to help create a little room in, which he might not have had earlier, and the fact that it's reactive is going to hopefully create a little room to the right where the fast pitch wouldn't hook when he missed right. So that's the hope. So let's see how it goes back after the game. Well, 210, not exactly the 227 that we wanted, but a good game overall. You know, that split in the 10th cost us getting into those 220s. But either way, that being said, you know, I thought the last game was the best for me, where I told him the most proper moves. Here at the end, you can see us talking. We talk a lot about you know, the moves that Kris would have made, you know, how he probably would have started with that proton physics or the fast pitch and kind of stuck with it and made some small minor moves off of playing straighter, and he definitely wouldn't have tried to chase it in after seeing how flat they were in the middle of the lane and just really how flat they were overall. So I appreciate you guys sticking through and watching this video. If you have any questions about some of the moves I told him to make or any of the moves that you think he should have made, comment down below. I'll try and respond to all of them. I appreciate you guys sticking through to the end of this video, even though it's like 4 months old and we lost all the audio. So thanks for sticking around, and until the next video, peace.